Alright. Let's see, what are my levels at? That looks about right. Actually. That's not the thing I want to increase. I want to increase this thing. So you can hear me a little bit better. Okay, I've never actually read how the caption thing is actually working. Also, I appreciate that the Game Boy Advance keeps this SNES thing of being incredibly quiet. And by that I mean I hate it. Because it makes volume, mixing, an oh so joyful experience. Ooh. Ah, that was louder than I was expecting it to be. Alright, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. So, hello, and welcome to a Saturday edition of Retro Rank Rhapsody. Today we are doing another one of the episodes that this has kind of been... We have done a few, I think 2 or 3 episodes based on this entire concept. That being, taking a look at games that were for portable, consoles, like your Game Boys and your Game Gears and such. And taking a look at games on them that were meant to be like portable versions of like arcade or console games. Mostly console games that we've done so far. A lot of times we've kind of focused mostly on the Game Boy, like Classic and maybe Color, as well as the Game Gear. So Bear requested that we do another episode based on this. And I felt like I was thinking of like, okay, what do I want to do? Because I know that now that this is the first time we've done this kind of episode since we kind of expanded the kind of games that were covered, or at least expand the console generations that we cover. So like with the new back in November when we expanded with the release of the new consoles. I felt like we should probably take a look at some stuff that is, at least from the generation beyond what we normally looked at. That being, in particular, I wanted to take a look at stuff for the Game Boy Advance, because there was a lot of weird things that got released for the Game Boy Advance, especially in that kind of theme. However, I was also taking a look at other games we haven't taken a look at. And I realized we haven't actually taken a look at another console or handheld console that was actually one of my favorite handhelds, and that being the Neo Geo Pocket Color, because that is a handheld that I don't feel gets the amount of love that it kind of deserves, because it, at least over here, it only lasted a couple years, but it made an incredibly, for those who had that platform, it was an incredibly well-received device. It's just, it kind of didn't really kind of take off that well. Also, this is 2000 SNK, which was in a not exactly great shape. So they didn't exactly have a whole lot to kind of, support it. Also, although there was some very slight third-party support, there was actually notably a Sonic game that was exclusive to the Neo Geo Pocket Color. And also, I think a few other games that, I'm trying to think. I know there was a port of Pac-Man, but it got some third party, but it was mostly an SNK device. Which, is kind of fitting for the Neo Geo, or at least the Neo Geo kind of experience, because a lot of that was mostly just SNK's stuff. That being said, though, what we're doing today is we're taking a look at, I have on the docket 8 games, 4 for the Neo Geo Pocket Color and 4 for the Game Boy Advance. So we're going to start with the Neo Geo Pocket Color, and just to show that a lot of the games on the Neo Geo Pocket Color, which, well, technically, there was also a Neo Geo Pocket that came out in Japan only, that was actually not color, as you'd kind of expect. I don't think there's a whole lot of games that were without color, but there were some. And yeah, a lot of the games that came out for the Neo Geo Pocket had something to do with games that were available for the, the big Neo Geo. And the one that we were taking a look at first is a classic from the Neo Geo that is very familiar to those on this channel. So I believe the power of the system, I believe, hardware, power-wise, was comparable to the Game Boy Color. When this thing launched, it came out for $70. It was surprisingly cheap. Which, namely, because it's not exactly a super powerful device, but it's still pretty good. Yes. So yeah, we're taking a look at the I guess, quote-unquote port of Neo Turf Masters to the Game Boy Color, or Game Boy Color, Neo Geo Pocket Color. I believe this is mostly similar to the arcade game, but I don't know if the ports are, or if, like, the holes are identical, but, yeah. You got some other things. Also, I think you got a few other modes, which I think this is probably, like, this Triple Crown is, yeah, probably just, like, a, kind of, I guess, as close to a story mode as you're gonna get. But we're here for, you know, let's just play some golf. All 6 people from the original are here. Obviously, Neo Turf Masters is known for its, like, super detailed graphics, so... Yeah, you're not getting that on a handheld, but they did... the style that they're going for here is actually really... I actually really like it. And I'm gonna play as the shot maker, as usual. No Australia, of course. However... I believe, so Grand Canyon, Fujiyama, and Baden are here, which is, I mean, we usually do Baden anyway. So yeah. So... It will actually, if you quit playing after a while, you can actually apparently come back. It does save your progress, which is really nice. Also, you don't get, like, the same way. You get, like, a standard, like, overhead view. Also, you get a nice... if I remember correctly, I believe the sound chip for the Neo Geo Pocket Color is actually identical to the one for the Master System. Also, you can tell, there is no timer, so you can play as fast or slow as you want. Okay. Okay, so you line it in there, and then you can just freely do that. So... Same kind of swing mechanics, although it's displayed a little bit differently. You know what? Actually, I think this is the same as the arcade version. Okay, it does automatically swing or switch your club. Okay, I think that's gonna be... Let's see, we have 142. Okay, so we just need just slightly... What's the wind at? Oh, there is no wind. Also, unfortunately, you get no on the green. Because there is no... I don't think there's been any voice thing in a Neo Geo Pocket Color game. Oh, shit. There we go. You do also get these screens. Also, since there's no coin incentive, you just play. Alright. Okay, I think this is good. There. Damn. Does he really want me to use an 8-iron out of this? Oh, that's right. I forgot there was a port of Rockman Battle and Fighter. Which we haven't done, and we need to do those. Okay. I have no idea how that's gonna work. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, you're not gonna get... I don't know what it's talking about. Okay. 120. Just pop this a little bit this way. Let's see where we're at. Okay, 120, so a little bit under. Okay, is this for par, or is this for bogey? That's for par. Okay. No, the grain is not affecting it, so it should be straight. I just need to do a little bit more stronger, I think. That is incredibly generous, which I'm not going to complain about. You can almost see this game as like a Neo Turf Masters Junior. Yeah, okay, yeah, these are basically the same courses. Okay, if I do that, just a little bit's left. Okay. Bet you if I do 100%, that should be pretty close. I should have done a little bit stronger. For birdie. Okay, the green's gonna go a little bit to the left. Also, another thing about the Neo Geo Pocket Color that I really liked about it was, it's like, it didn't have a D-pad. What it had was, it had a little tiny, like, half-an-inch nub that was basically a little tiny arcade stick, like fully micro-switched and all. It's probably the best controlling, like, not even just like on a handheld. It is one of the incredible. It is probably the nicest feeling control mechanisms I have held in a controller. Also. 152, so that should get me about halfway through. It's probably gonna get bunker, but whatever. I'm really surprised it didn't hit tree. That's not great. Rough indeed. Oh, this is not a good position. Oh. Right. I hit the wrong button. I knew there was a reason why I normally didn't hit this rewind button. Okay, now can I? Okay. You know what? Give me 1 second while I fix something. I just realized I'm using the wrong thing. Yeah, that's on me. Neo Geo Pocket Color emulation's pretty strong. Or it's been there, but it seems like the rewinding in these is a little bit, that's why different cores. Let's do Japan. Okay, nice par 4. That's some good looking water. Pop. Perfect. Okay. You know what? I always hate when I'm looking at the thing on the right. It looks like I'm slightly to the left of it, but I don't think I am. Let's just see how this works. Yeah, I should have hit max. Oh, there we go.
Not as good a face as the original.
It's not, but it's as good as you're gonna get. Okay. 100. Okay, let's see. Hopefully I don't get into one of those bunkers, but let's see. Oh, that was... that was a lucky shot. Okay. So I need 150. Okay, it's gonna go a little bit to the right. So I'll pop. Click it twice. I went too much. Damn. Okay. That's... I wonder if that's gonna be... Oh, damn it. That was a little bit too much, but not in the way I was expecting. At least it's gonna go for par. Okay, I need to really screw up a hole, because I need to see what it looks like. A little bit to the left. So let's pop it twice there. Oh. God damn it.
Nice.
I have gotten a hole-in-one in this game before, and unfortunately I did not have any method of recording it.
People will just have to believe you.
Oh, that's a nice waterfall, actually. Also, it's making the perspective look really weird. Also, I'm gonna go a little bit more to the right. I do like that nice shot screen. Ooh, that went too much to the right. Curious. Okay. It should at least get me closer. Yeah, I'm surprised it... Great. I was hoping the math would not be... would be a little bit more in my favor. Hopefully I can just hop over here. That was the worst. But yeah, this seems to just be a pretty decent port of Neo Turf Masters. Oh, I just realized how much of a dickish hole this is.
Did Neo Geo Pocket ever have Metal Slug?
Yes, that is actually going to be one of the games we're covering. There's actually 2 Metal Slug games. Let's do one more hole. Actually, let's give it a little bit of a slice. That's could have landed in a better spot. Oh. I just realized how fast that thing was moving. Heavy rough. Oh, good. I'll make it eventually. Okay, this one's gonna be for par. Okay, I'm curious, if I just do what it says, is that gonna get it to me? Nope, a little bit. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, so I think that's... Wait, actually, is it only the first... Huh. I'm curious if it's the whole 18, but... Also, suspend and turn off power. What happens if I actually do this? Suspend the game. Oh, it's just... Okay, it's still, you gotta turn it off. Okay, but, yeah. That's neat. That's a pretty good rendition of Neo Turf Masters. So yeah. Sorry, playlist. There it is. Okay, so... I mean... It's pretty much Neo Turf Masters with a slight style difference and one missing hole. Whether... So we have the original at 3. I don't think by fact that it's still technically missing stuff, I don't feel like it goes at the full 3. That being said, it is probably one of the best portable golf games I've played. I can't, well, outside of maybe like Mario Golf for the Game Boy Color.
Where's the original again?
3.
Oh.
So I would probably say, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5. Because I'm wondering, do I even have any other golf games at this level? Do I have any sports games? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, is that 5? Let's see, what other golf games? I should make golf its own category. No, it's sport. Kirby's Dream Course is at 4. That one... I feel like that one's a little bit more... like, a thing. I'm gonna just say 5. Because I'm actually not 100% certain if you have the whole 18 for those 3 courses. I bet you do, it's just the way that I was presenting it. So, I'm just gonna do 5. Neo Turf Masters. Neo Geo Pocket Color. This is episode 401. That came out in 1999. Saurus did that port. That is for the Neo Geo Pocket. It is a sport game. It is kind of pretty mundane. Like, there's not... Some of the courses are a little bit fantastical, but I don't think overall it's still a golf game. The music's pretty good, though. I'm not sure how, like... Yeah, screw it, I'll give it that. Because Baden is still a good track, even if it's on that sound chip. The charm, I do like the way that the graphical style looks. Also, the graphics in general are also pretty good. I think that's probably good because it's just a decent golf game. Also, it's Masters, not Master. Can't really think of much else for it. It's just a pretty solid game. So, yep. There's that. So before we move on to the next game, I will actually be right back. All right. So, next game that we're taking a look at is one that I am sure that this is... I'm actually kind of surprised that this got a port, because I don't think Data East really did any much else, but this was, I mean, this was a pretty big Neo Geo game, so it makes sense that, you know, to get ported. So, let me go ahead and load this up. So yes, this is Data East presenting Magical Drop Pocket. This is pretty much a port of Magical Drop 3 to the Neo Geo Pocket Color. Now once I do this whole final bit on the overlay, there we go. Okay. So the game, or the Neo Geo Color, or Neo Geo Pocket Color, I have not seen Fiscal Gestures. But yeah, this pretty much has most of the stuff from, you know, Magical Drop 3. Self-challenge is that challenge mode that's in Magical Drop 3. There's also story mode. You can also play versus if you have a link cable. Oops, wrong thing. 5 difficulties. Super easy is in fact super easy. I could pretty much beat most of the AI in about, I'd say, 5 seconds. I'm gonna play a medium. You don't have everyone here, but you do have a number, including death.
No Empress.
I don't know if she's unlockable, but I'm pretty sure the Empress is actually the final boss. So you got these little things. I do not have a link cable. So yeah. Okay, so I just gotta remember that this is Magical Drop. You just have to hit up to advance because Neo Geo Pocket Color only had 2 buttons. So there was some compromise that had to be made.
So I'm guessing it's only just a target race?
No, because you see the little bar on the left? Or the right? That is their height.
Ah, okay.
So that's how they represent it here. So yeah, you don't get a full view of what their board is like, you just see what their height is.
I wonder how it's calculated.
Yeah, I don't know if they have a board of their own. Or if it's just, okay, you're playing at this level. There was also apparently a port of this, or Magic Drop 3 to the Game Boy Color. But it didn't have the story mode, and it's only single player. Sword from the sheath. Alright.
Sword from the sheath. She is a sight, though.
So there is one thing that is kind of consistent across most Neo Geo Pocket Color games, and that is translation's usually not very good.
To be fair, that looks much better than the arcade localization,
Yeah.
which just has stock phrases. I will defeat. Bring it on. And it's like, you cannot defeat. Real shit like that.
There you go. Gerst. Alright. I'm Death the Reaper. I dislike you. So you should disappear. Very... there is actually also a port of, thinking of these things, there is also a port of Puyo Puyo Su, the Neo Geo Pocket Color.
I was hoping you were gonna say Money Puzzle Exchanger.
Unfortunately, there is not. Okay, give me more. Also, you get to hear what the song... One, you get to hear... Oh, shit. Okay, so they are... Oh, crap. I'm doing that thing you're not supposed to do in Magical Drop. I'm thinking.
To be fair, this seems to be pretty mellow pace compared to the previous, compared to the arcade game.
Yeah, that'll be until I play super hard.
Yeah, I think the difference is here it's locked to one difficulty, whereas in the arcade it scales the difficulty.
That's probably the case, and I probably could have done that a little bit better. There. Also, I forgot how much of this will work out on your arms. There we go, that should kill him. So yeah, it's portable Magical Drop. I don't think... I imagine it, I think that the playfield's a little bit narrower, though.
It's one bubble narrower.
Okay. Okay, I was about to say, that should be lethal. I don't believe there is a way to play these games multiplayer on an emulator, unfortunately. The only handheld emulator only handheld that I know that you can do that with is Game Boy Original. There is one, I believe it's called TGB Dual, has multiplayer support.
Yeah, I think I used that one back in the day to trade Pokemon between Pokemon versions.
I mean, yeah, but also if you're playing this on an emulator, I would imagine that you'd probably just want to play Magical Drop 3.
Well, what if I want to get all the lore about the Magical Drop characters?
I suppose, yeah. Apparently there was like a PlayStation port of Magical Drop 3 that has like an expanded like story mode or something. That has like extra stuff in it too. I could just have been misreading that. Also, this is not a... Could be doing this a little bit better. So I believe Sakata SAS is the people who ported this, actually. Who have they done? They've done a lot of other ports.
This was after they East went under, right?
This would probably be around the same time. Because this is also around the time that SNK was going under, if I remember correctly. Or at least they were not super financially great.
Whatever was the reason SNK got into financial trouble?
Bad business deals, I believe.
What, sorry?
Bad business deals, I believe. Like, it was just, they just... I guess people weren't just... it might have been they... I don't know how much they're trying to do 3D hurt them. Because I don't know how much they went into, like, the Neo Geo 64. Maybe I just don't understand justice. I like that the entirety of that one was just, yeah, hey, you have a scythe. That was easy. Okay. Alright, the Hanged Man. Oop.
So from what I've glanced at Wikipedia, it's a combination of them over-relying on fighting games, failing with the Neo Geo CD and Hyper Neo Geo 64.
Oh, yeah.
And bad sales of the Neo Geo Pocket Color. And an amusement park.
Oh, right, yes. So here's the Empress. Oh, this is not a good layout.
Yeah, it makes the story in this one kind of different because Magical Drop 3, the Empress isn't the main villain. I think she's the main villain in 2.
Yeah, because if I remember, Death is only in 3. Like, Death was introduced in 3, right?
I think Death was in 2.
Oh, okay. Maybe this is part of 2 then.
No, you're right. She was in. She was on.
I think I'm about to be quoted.
She was in 2.
Okay.
So this is somewhere like a mix between 2 and 3.
Okay. Oh no. Comma. Oh, right. No, it's this person who's the final boss, I believe.
Okay, yeah, she's the final boss in 3.
There we go. Oop. Wait. Oh, there we go.
Oh, well, is that the ending?
If you, I accidentally skipped it. Oh, I guess that's the ending.
What dumb ending.
Yep.
Oh, look at this thing. It's set to be able to change destiny. Well, but it can't change mine, fuck it.
Yeah. Also, is it just literally the same thing? Okay, you get a little bit. So yeah, it's this.
To be fair, that mode in arcade also has a wider board.
Yeah. Alright, can I? Oh yeah. That is Magical Drop Pocket, and I don't think I can play any more without my arm cramping up. Because yeah, you play it just like the original Magical Drop. It does not sacrifice on speed because if you play on super hard is in fact super hard. So there is that. I could not beat the Fool to say how hard it is. So, and with that, let's go back here. It is a pretty good version of Magical Drop, even though you can't see it at the board. It's still Magical Drop. Where do we have 2? Because yeah, I don't think it's quite the level of 3, but it's still pretty good. Okay, Magic Drop 3 is at 2. Magic Drop 2 is at 4. Yeah, I'm thinking 4 I think is probably good for that. Because if you want to do versus mode, you have to have like a link cable, but that's just how, consoles. That being said, I think 4 sounds pretty good for that because the core game's really good. It's just, handheld stuff.
Would you call the difficulty a bit handholdy?
No, it'll slap the shit out of you if you aren't careful. But yeah, I think 4 is probably good for that then. Aaron, I think that one. Oh, Get my head out of the way. That one is also 1999 by Cicada SAS from the Neo Geo Pocket. That is a technically, even though you're throwing it, it is falling block. It is very cute, especially on the portable. I think the graphics for like the character stuff looked pretty good.
Yeah, it's a bit like the bubbles are a bit weird to me because they're like they have no shading on them, but I'm also not used to Neo Geo Pocket color graphics.
Yeah.
Stand by ready. Good luck.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Redux. So, yeah. I think overall that's probably good for that. Can't really think of anything else for it. So, with that, again, sorry about this, but before we move on to the end, I need to be right back.
I'm surprised the existence of Pokemon wasn't enough of motivation to make people emulate link cables. I guess like nowadays you can just hack the Pokemon you want in these games if you're emulating.
Alright, I'm back. I think a thing with the link cable thing is not so much that it's too hard to emulate, it's the fact that you're emulating two things at once. That, I think, is the kind of the problem. So, next thing, like kind of mentioned earlier, I feel like if you're doing anything Neo Geo related, I feel like it's kind of required that you do something Metal Slug. So, they made Metal Slug for this. And yes, this is Metal Slug first mission. So I don't know why they did like this, but they made a few changes to the kind of the way it plays. Namely, you actually have a health bar in this one. But it's a Metal Slug.
Well, do you have a health bar even when you're out of the tank?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But usually the tank does have a health bar.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. So. Setup. Just got a few difficulties. Also, I believe this is just that's basically continues. And yeah. Yeah, also, you don't even start mission 1, it's mission 0. So yeah, it's... I can't remember, it's been a while since I played Metal Slug, but could you shoot diagonally in, like, normal Metal Slug?
No.
Okay, so then I guess it is like that.
You can just shoot in cardinal direction. The way to shoot diagonally was if you were shooting upwards and then press down while full fire, like that. Yeah.
So yeah, also...
Otherwise, it will just the 4 directions.
It is kind of... I kind of do wish that you... no rocket launcher and, like, all that, unfortunately.
Just have it be like a super digitized voice.
Yep. That was dumb.
Walker, walker.
Also,
you have like no time to pick up those drops.
yeah, it's a little frustrating. Also, in order to do grenades, you have to hit the start button to switch.
Like you pause, or you actually just hit the start button?
You hit the start button.
Oh, okay.
There is no pause there, then, unfortunately.
I wonder how many people know that the name Metal Slug is because the tank you control is a Metal Slug.
I don't know. Like, I kind of always figured that it was a... yeah, it was a tank. The cannon's a little finicky in this. Also, these segments.
I think the plane is from 2, like from X.
I don't know,
I'm 100% certain the first game doesn't have planes, but I don't remember.
It doesn't.
2 or 3
I can't remember, because I'm actually not super familiar with the Metal Slug games.
I think it might be 2. Like one of the late stages. Well, 2 being X. There's like Metal Slug 2 and then there's Metal Slug X, which is updated Metal Slug 2 to be actually decent. Kind of the... I think it might even be like a new Rally X situation.
Yeah, because I think that's the case.
Let me read up the Hardcore Gaming 101 article. Oh, okay. Apparently Metal Slug 2 had such bad slowdown that they had to make Metal Slug X, which is Metal Slug 2 but functional.
Yeah, it's kind of, you don't remember it, but yeah, Metal Slug 1's really bad about slowdown, too.
No, Metal Slug... Oh, is it? Yeah, Metal Slug 1's bad about slowdown, yes. I was actually testing it the other week on Fightcade, and it's just like... gets super chunky, but I think Metal Slug 2 was much worse.
It's also a game that you kind of forget is like super slowdowny, especially if you aren't familiar with it. Arcade version of Double Dragon. It's also incredibly bad about slowdown. Also, I don't know how I got that machine gun. Alright, I'm a corporal. Next turn. Hurry on.
From my understanding, there's not much of a reason to play Metal Slug 2 or Metal Slug X unless you really don't like some of the new stages. Because, like, some of the stages have different day and nighttime looks.
Also, as I mentioned earlier, this is basically what it would sound like if there was a Metal Slug game ported to the Master System, because I believe they share a sound chip.
Obviously, we need a homebrew version of Metal Slug now. To be fair, this looks like it could run on the Master System.
It could.
Would even have the authentic arcade slowdown. Speaking of, since I know you were also looking at those retro achievements, have you ever considered doing a stream of those?
I was thinking about it. Oh, that was it. Okay. I don't know why that one was so short. Wait, can I select? No, I can't. Yep. Up. Oh, the frogs pick up. What's alien hominid? Oops. Oh, okay.
Oh, Alien Hominid. Isn't that like one of those first
Yep, it was originally
Newgrounds
Yep.
like games? Yeah.
For reasons, I was loading up the GameCube version of Alien Hominid, and it has a Newgrounds logo on it, which was really weird.
Did Newgrounds survive the purge of Flash?
Yeah.
Cool.
It is just now used for something very different. It is weirdly enough now an art site.
Damn.
Oh, I see. I've acquired the rocket launcher.
Oh wait, Alien Hominid is on Steam?
Uh-huh. I think, yeah.
Oh, it's okay. It's the remake of that's coming to Steam. Alien
Huh.
Hominid Invasion.
Oh, right, they are doing a remake of that.
Yeah.
Okay, I take it this is just a enemy rush? Guess it would have to be. There we go. Yeah, I can't say I would prefer this to the, you know, any Metal Slug.
No, I honestly this doesn't feel like it even has the pacing of the Metal Slug.
It doesn't.
It's just like a lot of the enemies and things are just
Yep.
like, I remember that from Metal Slug.
I don't know why that first stage was so long.
Also, I wonder why there's a health bar, because the health bar just makes things feel weirder.
So, the thing that I would possibly say is that because you have a lower resolution, so you're more likely to just run into shit. Because that's one thing I've noticed is that I'm just taking a lot of things, or damage from things I hadn't seen. Or at least hadn't time to process.
I mean, that sounds like Metal Slug to me.
This is true.
Like, Metal Slug isn't really the bastion of readability.
It's not, but you usually have a much wider, like, screen.
Yes, that's true. I guess, like, the size of the screen might be more a factor.
Oop.
Oh, do we have to rescue him again? What?
I wonder if it just hadn't counted as rescued yet.
Just ties himself up again. Yeah, I think the reason why this doesn't feel like a Metal Slug game to me is just so much empty space.
Yeah.
I recall that this and the sequel, like the art assets from it, are pretty common from for bootleg games.
That sounds about right.
Like, Metal Slug for the NES by a random Chinese company.
It's also great because when I did that mobile games, or the Java games, the J2ME games, one of the ones was a Metal Slug game, which I'm pretty sure was just a port of this.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I need to poke here about info for that mobile stuff at some point. Oh, hey,
Yeah.
the game over screen looks very faithful.
Yeah, that definitely does. Also, I think we've seen enough of this. Somehow I have a feeling I think we saw everything that we need to see in that first mission. And it's just a bunch of variations on that. But yeah. That is Metal Slug first mission.
First and last.
There we go. Oop. I haven't actually played second mission, so I wouldn't know. I don't think the game was particularly good.
I don't think so either. Like, it feels very much a buy the books like thing. Like, okay, we need this enemy, we need this weapon, we need these sprites. Like, the sprite works is kind of neat in the way it's animated, but it's just it kind of lacks the charm or character. Like, I felt like Magical Drop did a better job of transferring the character of the arcade game, even with its restrictions.
Yeah. Let's see. We got the Turrikins at 11. Yeah. I kind of feel I'd rather play Turrican than that.
I think Turrican feels more like a Metal Slug game than this.
Yeah. Just trying to think. The arcade version of eSWAT.
I'd probably rather play that.
Yeah. Problem is I don't have a lot of the games that are like that. Oh, Rendering Ranger R2.
I'm not familiar with that one.
It is basically a Turrican game, but it's for the SNES.
Ah, okay.
Also uses pre-rendered graphics and looks not good. At least in my opinion.
Like, Ninja Gaiden NES has more enemies than this.
This is true. It's also an asshole, as I found out, as I was reminded last night.
Oh, did you re-rank it last night?
We didn't re-rank it. It was part of the shuffler.
I'd say 14 or 15.
I'm thinking 14. So I see like California games in here.
Yeah, I don't think this is as bad as California games.
Yeah, let's go 14 then.
A low 14. 14 minus.
1999. SNK, Neo Geo. That is an action game. That is our war category. I don't even know what to call out for that one.
Like, everything is very okay.
Yeah, I like nothing's like terrible. It's just everything is like either okay or just slightly less than okay, but not enough to call it out.
Yeah.
So I think we can probably leave that one blank. So, yeah, that'll do it for that. So, if we're doing a Neo Geo Pocket, if we're talking about Neo Geo Pocket games, I feel like another thing that we can't go without doing at least one of is a fighting game. And because the fighting games that are on the Neo Geo Pocket Color are based on like later renditions of the franchises that we haven't really covered yet, there is one that we have covered though. And it is probably one of the ones that I like the most.
Also, title update.
Yep, I'm working on it.
That is a pretty good intro.
Yep. So yes, this is The Last Blade Beyond the... Actually, I typed the thing in. This is Beyond the Destiny, which is certainly a subtitle. So...
I want to play Fightcade Last Blade 2.
Yeah, The Last Blade 2 is really good. So this is... I don't know because this is really weird. Because this isn't a port of Last Blade 1 or a port of Last Blade 2. This is a port of both games. Depending upon which character you play as, it will change which game you're kind of focusing on. Actually, we'll focus on that in a little bit. Unfortunately, this actually has some bonus games too in it, but you unlock them through time. And I'm not sitting with this open for 2 hours or 4 hours to unlock some of this stuff.
The Guilty Gear XX method.
I believe one of them you get is, weirdly enough, a home run derby. And the other one is some sort of action thingy.
I can't believe they made the baseball episode a mode.
Yes. So, yeah. First off, so the Neo Geo Pocket Color has 2 buttons on it. Last Blade is a 4-button fighting game. So the repel, you basically hit both buttons to do it. So that was essentially, I think, D. So yeah, you're missing... I'll just go into training. Let's show off. You have pretty much every character in there, and they are now in chibi form. Also, weirdly enough, the version of Kaide that you get is the... I believe this is actually the underpowered version. But also, you pretty much have most of the people here. There are also some unlockable characters, namely the characters from 2, which I've gone ahead and unlocked 2 of them. Got Setsuna. And got Hibiki. I believe one of them...
I was about to ask about Setsuna since I didn't see him in the intro, but that's good.
Yeah. I'll show this off a little bit. I do not remember how Setsuna plays, but, you know, let's do Moria. Okay. Also, that is a good sprite. So, you have... So, essentially, you have one button, which is your slashes. You have one button, which is your kick. So, you don't have, like, heavier light. You just have slash. Which you can still do some moves. But pretty much everything else is still here. And yeah, so you even have like a training mode, which is nice. So like if I'm gonna do Zentetsu, who is my normal main. Also, you still have some Neo Geo Pocket Color renditions of some of the more famous stages like this one. You have his downward kick. I think they made his, yeah, what is that? I think they changed the way, yeah, there we go. So it has command grab, as is that. Has his, if I can pull it off. Or maybe is it backwards? Yeah, he has this weird move. Is it, did they make it, oh, they made it its kick move, that's right. So he has this Shoryuken. So yeah, so the characters have a good majority of their stuff, it's just a little simplified. And yeah, it's mostly still Last Blade.
I recall that, I haven't played these pocket versions of Fires, but I recall everybody saying that SNK did very good handheld versions of their games.
They did. Also, so one unfortunate thing about this is that this is an SNK fighting game. Which means that, unfortunately, unless you have a link cable, you're mostly going to be doing computer fighting, which this is an SNK fighting game. Also, I completely forgot what Hibiki's moveset is, so this is going to be... Oops.
Her moveset is being sad about murdering people until she stops being sad.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't know actually... Oh, right, you can't block those. I don't know if you can get the fatalities in this version. I kind of like the way her eyes look in this pose on the Neo Geo Pocket Color sprite. Oops. Apparently that's how that super goes in this one. But yeah, you have full moveset.
Sorry,
I was gonna say you have all up there. That was dumb. You have everything at your disposal that you would have in the original or the full game. But what were you gonna say?
I wonder if they had a long-term plan to make like a big crossover game for the handheld, because I think all of their handheld games have the same art style. Like, isn't Fatal Fury and Sam Show also like the same type of chibi?
Yes, actually. I might just boot up Fatal Fury just to show it off, because you could tell it is clearly based off of the Fatal Fury game they have on here is based off of Real About Fatal Fury 2. Also, one thing that's great is that you can break the shit out of this game with a mana, which I might show that off once I get done with this. Also, another weird thing is that throwing in this game is done back in B. And yeah, there is Gals Fighter, which is interesting.
Oh, there is an SNK vs. Capcom.
Yeah. So there's technically two of them. One is like a traditional fighting game, which actually might be one of my favorite portable fighting games. Which is a small like it's a doesn't mean much, but SNK vs. Capcom Match of the Millennium is incredibly good. There's also SNK vs. Capcom Card Master Clashes, which is a card game.
Does the regular game also have victory, or is it conclusion? Or am I thinking of Samurai Showdown?
It's victory. Yeah, conclusion is Samurai Showdown. I would imagine that a good majorities are based off of... Oh, wow. I guess EX mode is in this. I have no idea how to turn on EX mode. Unless it's the same way that you do it in the arcade version. Also, you can get this particular port on the Switch.
Oh, interesting. Does it have online?
No, it doesn't. I believe the port of this that you can get on the Switch includes like 10 games.
Oh, I remember now. Yes.
The one thing I think of it is it has the retro tax. So... enjoy paying like $40 on it. I don't think it's that much, but it's like, it was like, I saw it and like, I don't know if I want to pay that much for these.
That Switch Premium. I just want to play like regular Last Blade 2 now.
God, Last Blade 2 is really good.
I wish the new Sam show, like Shanky Big, I just wish the like online for that was better.
Yes.
Sam, I played that a bunch locally, and Sam show's pretty fun.
It is.
Play the new one.
Andrew, did they add Hibiki yet?
I don't think they added her yet, but she's been announced.
Yeah. Alright.
Wow, I love how much cuter those fucking dogs are in this version. Because holy
Yeah.
hell, they look like rabid, mangy wolves in the actual game. That was actually look at that face in the background.
They're a puppy.
Just a puppy eating some corpsey.
Like, you can even see the blood on the face on the one on the right, or the left.
Yeah, I don't think you see any corpses in this one in the background. This is a happy world where all the dead people despawn.
I posted the good dog face to the Discord.
Good.
Good, thank you.
It's in Mike Wielder.
But yeah, overall, it's last played slightly simplified, but still, it's pretty good.
I don't think I even know who the last boss in the last play is.
I forgot what his name is. It's not him. It's not this guy. It's not Amano either. So to unlock Hibiki in this, you actually have to beat the game as Amano.
Oh.
Because if I remember correctly, I believe Amano is Hibiki's boyfriend.
No, is he? I had no idea. No wonder she could turn evil. Yeah, I only remember the final boss of Samusho 3, because that gave me so much grief to get through.
Koryu, yes. It's the character that's banned.
Wonder why. I love how Ninja Masters, one of the strongest characters, is not actually the final boss, it's the sub-boss.
Also, I always hated Amano.
Yeah, who would ever play Amano? Such an annoying character.
Just real smug bastard hours. No, it's not even like playing it because Amano, you can just do this guy, yes, this is definitely the final boss.
Oh, was that his entire speech, or did you skip it?
That was entire speech.
Oh. Felt like he was going somewhere with that. It's a little bit awkward.
He had more of that speech, but he forgot it.
Yeah, I have never seen this character, which shows you how much I play single-player fighting games these days.
Also, playing this game single player is a nightmare.
Yes. I remember the last time I played an SNK.
Yeah, because
game.
I was just say, like, wasn't like that you did, because you did single player like for your first December, didn't you?
Yes, I did the KOF 94, and I couldn't get through the second fight. It was that difficult.
Good, because that one has the notorious final boss.
I use Samusho final bosses, fucking trivial. It's kind of amazing how easy it is. I think it's because they realized, oh, we're not selling this in the arcades.
Damn it.
Everyone looks like they were using a wooden sword in this.
Yeah.
No, he has a bow and arrow, okay.
He has like 4 different projectile moves, if I remember correctly, and they're all like super brutal. That's gonna I'm surprised it didn't kill me. Okay, you know what?
Hey, you know what? Just dies.
Also, I can do this to show off another thing, is that this game reads your inputs like a bastard. Like, I know that that's kind of how you have to do this, but man.
That is actually not how you have to do that. That's just how they decided to do that.
I suppose, but yeah, this one is, if you're playing on harder difficulties, they will read the shit out of your inputs, and it's really annoying.
I'm trying to remember if any fighting game was as bad about as Mortal Kombat. Because, like, that one also just completely read your
Mortal
inputs.
Kombat's pretty bad.
You were simply smashing.
I mean, Mortal Kombat's 1, 2, like, boss fights really suck because they completely ignore the rules set up by the game prior.
Yeah, actually, weirdly, the best one I've seen about that is Joy Mech Fight. Because the AI will do the motions for the moves. Like, if they are doing a charge move, you'll see them stop and do a charge. Actually, I'm curious if they're gonna give... Peace now reigns. As another tale that we'll never know because there's not Last Blade 3. I wonder if it's gonna give us credits. Okay. So I'm curious if they're gonna... Let's see... Yeah, not yet. Who knows? I would imagine. I would be less surprised at a Last Blade 3 than I would be a Darkstalkers 4.
I mean, we're never getting a Darkstalkers.
The Darkstalkers is not dead.
Last Play 3, or as we'll call it, Samurai Showdown Season 4. I'm kind of just opinion that they're probably gonna merge Last Play into Sam Show and everything else into KOF.
I'm curious if they're... I'm curious if a certain name's gonna show up here. I guess not. Because of, Swery worked on the story for the actual arcade game. But I think that actually, now I think about it, I think that was 1.
That was 1. I think he might have worked on 2 as well.
Yeah. So there, now that we got that, we can go into the gallery. Oh, hit the right button.
I also I believe Daisuke Ishiwatari was somehow involved in the Last Blade 1 or 2.
Oh. So yeah, you can buy, like, stuff here. Also, you can send stuff to people. I don't know why they do it like this, but you can. So you can trade scrolls. But actually, I will be right back again.
Oh, never mind. Daisuke working on Last Blade was a rumor.
All right. So yeah. I think this is mostly just story stuff, and you can unlock endings. Unlocking endings is actually how you getting the ending scrolls is actually how you unlock the new characters. So I have like, here's the ending from the original.
Pretty sublime.
Go, Tiger, go. Hey, it's Shenron.
So yeah. Also, I believe every 30 minutes there will be, which I guess technically I haven't played 30 minutes yet. One of these is a special category which you can unlock something different. As I mentioned, 2 of those being at the 2 and 4 hour marks, you'll get little mini games. One is which is a baseball game. One is I don't know. I haven't seen it. So.
I mean, how long would it take to unlock it with fast forward?
Still at least an hour, which is. Yeah, it's not like I can set it to like super turbo speed. It still would be a long time. So that's Last Blade. That is the Last Blade Beyond the Destiny, which I hate that subtitle.
Beyond the Blade was much better.
Beyond the Last of Us.
2.
Excuse me, it's part 2. Of course it is. Okay, Last Blade Beyond the Destiny. Okay. So it is a pretty good, for a portable fighting game, it is incredibly good. A lot of different modes. There's replayability. It's just overall, it still feels good. Though it has to be simplified because you lose half of your buttons. But it still feels pretty good. I'm just trying to think. What are we fighting? Let's see. Let's start at 5 and move up. So I think it's going to be higher. But if I'm looking at the fighting games we have here, we have Fighting Vipers at 5. Guilty Gear 1.
This is probably better than Guilty Gear 1.
Yeah, I'm thinking at least, let's see, 4. Rival Schools, which is an interesting case because it is another game that is very similar content-wise. Although that's more of an overall thing. Although I feel like Last Blade feels much better than Rival Schools.
Has also done subtitles, so...
Yes, United by Fate. Also Samurai Showdowns 2 and 3. Which I think that 4 would probably be a good fit for this one. Also Darkstalkers 1. As well as Bloody Roars 2 and 3.
Man, Darkstalkers 1 at 4. It's so high.
It's this number right here is probably why.
Yeah, I'm kinda like looking at it just like, man, are we really saying a literal Street Fighter 2 reskin is a 4? But yes. But like, what are the other Darkstalkers there? They're like at 1?
So 2 is at, I think Night Warrior 2 is at 3, and Vampire Saver's at 1, I think. Yeah. I think 4 is pretty good for this, though.
Yeah. Time to validate Darkstalkers when I have the points.
Yeah. 4. Episode 4. Oop, I just killed that. 401, that came out in 2000. That was by SNK for the Neo Geo Pocket. It is a fighting game. It's very Japanese.
You say Darkstalkers 1 there?
No, don't invalidate for me. I'll spend my points. Don't worry.
I've
about
got
it.
70,000 points.
You should invalidate things you think are bullshit.
I don't. I mean, if I were to do that, a lot of shmups would get invalidated.
Yeah, it's.
I'd say. I'd say art and gameplay.
Yeah, the art.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, I think those. Charm, I feel, is also pretty good. The music was a weird one because it's the case where the last played games didn't have a whole lot of music because a lot of their stuff is ambient. I think that's pretty good for that, though. But yeah. There. That is The Last Blade Beyond the Destiny. Which I keep on thinking I'm saying that wrong, but I'm definitely not. Anyway. So, that was enough Neo Geo Pocket Color games. So now time to move on to the Game Boy Advance. And a interesting change in quality. So our first one that we're taking a look at, actually I just realized the next 3 games are Sega games. This one, I'm just gonna start it. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun one. Actually, the next 3 are gonna be fun ones, but this is fun one in a different case of the other ones. I'm pretty sure that's Comic Sans. So you might be saying, how would you do a Super Monkey Ball game on the Game Boy Advance? It is a game, it isn't Super Monkey Ball in 3D. Man, the way that this feels, it just feels like a mobile port. But yes. Let's start
Yeah, I was
beginner.
going to say, I remember one of the big marketing things that the GBA pushed when it was new, at least like on TV, was, oh, can you do 3D? It's as powerful as a PlayStation 1, all in your pocket.
Yep. Here we go. Yep, it's Monkey Ball 1. Ugh. You know what's really nice about playing this on the GameCube is that you have analog controls. You know what you don't have on a Game Boy Advance?
Quality.
Apparently, yes.
I think I'm not like a big connoisseur on retro streams. Like I watch them like sometimes, but I don't think I see that many people do GBA stuff. Like mostly people seem to do DS if they do handheld stuff.
I would agree, mainly because of the Game Boy Advance is a weird one because it's like hard. It's weird to remember about the fact that half of the Game Boy Advance's lifetime the thing was itself nigh unplayable.
I mean, I emulated a lot of like Game Boy Advance stuff as it came out new.
Well,
like, I remember
I was more
Sonic
thinking
games regularly leak.
I was more thinking about playing an actual Game Boy Advance.
Oh. Yeah, I know. Again, it's just weird. Sometimes I see Game Boy stuff. I don't see Game Boy games that often, but I don't think I've seen anyone like go to town on streaming Game Boy Advance game. Just like the occasion, haha, let's look at this thing.
Ready? Go!
Bob, that's like every Nintendo console. At some point, it starts printing so much money that all the license holders want a part of it.
You know what, Andrew? I'm kind of getting used to this.
Wow, would you even say you're enjoying yourself?
Yeah, up until the point where I hit the more advanced levels. And then Monkey Ball starts to happen.
Ready? Go!
Also, it's
I've
reminding...
seen of Monkey Ball speed runs. It seems like a super easy game. You just bounce off of a wall and bypass the entire level.
God damn it.
What is the most shovelware console library? I'd say the Wii.
Yeah, the Wii.
Yeah.
Oh, this feels... This one in particular feels not great.
Go!
I mean, the Wii has dangerous creatures, so...
If it's not the Wii, then it's probably the DS.
Yeah, it's the
But
Wii.
I think it's the
Yes.
Wii.
Well, the thing with the... Oh, okay, so here's a problem. Is the fact that... Oh, good, I have limited continues. So the thing running at like 10 frames a second is actually causing control issues. But also because you have analog, you were going ahead at a certain speed, which you might not want to.
I can't believe you're not collecting all the bananas.
Ready?
Also, I wish this was more based off of Monkey Ball 2.
Go!
Also, I'm surprised you didn't put on this list a particular Game Boy Advance port of a very non-handheld game,
Which one were you thinking?
Max Payne.
I forgot that existed. Also, we haven't ranked Max Payne 1.
Oh, it was a requirement that you needed to rank the original.
Usually I like to do the ones that we have done before.
Ready?
Okay.
Go!
Oh god!
Ball out! Ready?
New Vegas.
Go!
Guilty Gear Advance. That is also canon, but I don't think Lolo did Guilty Gear X either.
I've not done Guilty Gear X yet.
Yeah.
Is that
that
not-
one's probably... You can do that on PC, but I would probably recommend just emulating it. Like a console version, like the Dreamcast one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's like Dreamcast and Naomi, isn't it? Or is that just XX?
Dreamcast, PC, and PlayStation 2 is Guilty Gear X. The first one was Dreamcast. Well, the first version was Dreamcast.
What's the difference between X and Double X?
They're different games.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like, what's the difference between Sam Show 2 and 3?
Okay, I didn't know if XX was like an enhanced version.
No, you have Guilty Gear, the missing link.
That
You have
is a not good looking Mimi.
You have Guilty Gear X and Guilty Gear X Plus or Guilty Gear Guilty Gear X 1.5. And then you have the XX series, and then the Xrd series, and then Strive.
I'm wondering how many of these people had Amiga development in their history.
Why
That
do
was
you?
the end of the game.
You just assume Europeans are who work on video games are all Amiga people.
Yes.
It's just like, oh, you're an American game developer. Let me guess, you had an NES. I can tell.
That was incredibly short.
Well, that was the beginner stage.
Oh. I mean, it's Monkey Ball.
there we
I
go.
think it's a pretty competent port.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
You know what you have to do. But yeah, doing Max
Okay, yeah.
Payne the game would mean doing Max Payne the movie for Media Delta. I'm not looking forward to that.
I mean, I've never actually played Max Payne before, so I kind of am curious about it. Let's just go all in.
The game's good, it's just the movie's not. Yeah, I think it was Mark Wahlberg as Max
Yeah,
Payne.
it's Mark Wahlberg as Max Payne, which is also not great.
Yeah, no.
I'm kind of amazed that you would fuck up a Max Payne review. That's still my biggest takeaway from that.
Also, I appreciate that it did that in the most dumb way.
Let me look and see if we did.
What game are you thinking?
I want to look. I can look. No, we didn't. Okay. Hitman.
Oh, Hitman?
Because
Oh, right, that had a movie as well. Oh.
that had, I
Timothy.
think, 2 movies.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 Hitman movies?
It made 2 Hitman movies.
Was it Timothy Oliphant as Agent 47?
Let me see.
Damn.
Timmy Oliphant, yeah.
Ready?
I still say that
Go!
they should make a Netflix Hitman and just make it be like Monster of the Week, where you just see all the ways he plans to kill somebody and then you see the actual execution.
I think we talked about this before, and I actually said that what I think would have been would be better, or like, and kind of funny too, is that it never really focuses on Agent 47. He's always in the background of every scene, doing stuff, leading up to the final kill, and you're just seeing
Yeah.
all the people doing their shit instead.
I mean, there is a show that did that,
Ready?
and it's called Go-Go
Oh.
13.
And
That
look
is-
at how successful Go-Go 13 is, case in point.
So there's 2 Hitman movies, Hitman and Hitman
Goddamn it.
Agent 47.
Which one is the first one?
Hitman.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just Hitman.
That was 2007, and then they rebooted it with Hitman Agent 47, and it had Rupert Friend as 47.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Rupert Friend.
I know I'm thinking of Rupert Booth, but that's definitely not it. But I think I've heard that other name. Okay, I think I'm good on this.
He was in the Star Wars series about Obi-Wan Kenobi. He played the
Oh, right.
son of Joseph Stalin, apparently.
Okay, yeah, it's yes. It's it's Ron Weasley. All right.
No, that's Rupert Gint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
lied
don't
to
know,
me.
did I know that?
Okay. So that version of Super Monkey Ball is all right, although it definitely could be. Well, I don't know if they could be better on the Game Boy Advance, but also there are better ways of playing Monkey Ball.
You bailed very quickly on that. I wouldn't assume it's gonna be high numbers.
Well, the thing is also those are just the maps from Monkey Ball 1.
And also, it's a system with severe limitations, and the game's kind of asked the level of precision that the Game Boy Color, or Game Boy Advance, sorry, just really didn't have it in it.
Yeah, the original Super Monkey Ball is at 3. That is definitely not.
No.
That being said, I don't know if it's. I would not put it below 11. That's for sure.
10?
I'm thinking, 10. I think is probably good. That puts it next to stuff like Tobal number
What
1.
would you say? Would you say it was pleasantly adequate or enjoyably adequate?
I would say
Or adequate with
I would not say
confidence?
I would probably
I don't.
actually I think pleasantly adequate, average, but with some small things. But let's see, average, but something small brings it up. Yeah, because I feel like normally it would be like, okay, this is weird, but also it controls just slightly better than you'd kind of imagine.
I can't believe it's not complete garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, I think 10's probably good for that. Also, man, I'm gonna like the split in terms of quality in this, because I know that the next 2 games that we're doing. Also, I can spell. And that was 2002 by Sega for the GBA.
Sega and THQ. THQ was big into publishing Sega stuff on the GBA, which will tie in nicely to something else you have coming up.
Yeah, the next 2 things actually.
Yep.
THQ.
Okay, that's cute. I'm gonna do the light bulb for the gameplay because I feel like it's like you did a good job trying to do what you did, but also it's what it is. So yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's probably good for that. You know, actually, sure, I'll put good graphics and music for what it is. Yeah. Alright. So, as we mentioned, THQ somehow got a hold of some Sega properties and decided to make, like, oh, hey, we can do things on the Game Boy Advance. Why don't we revive some Sega properties that had been dormant for a while?
So, kind of yes and no. So, a lot of the background for these things you're about to see is basically Sega having a very good relationship with THQ and then letting them license out some of the properties.
Like that logo. WoW Entertainment.
And yes, this is Altered Beast, Guardians of the Realms.
Oh,
Oh,
Literally
yeah.
great, just
Only
like the
one.
original game.
Uh-huh.
This is, in my opinion, this is somehow not the worst Altered Beast.
Yes. I do not have enough familiarity with Project Altered Beast. But I would say that would be a fight. Because I had this.
That's a pretty low bar to clear.
Yeah, Project Altered Beast is.
Oh shit, this had multiplayer? What? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
forgot
I guess it
about that.
did.
Oh my god. You would need 2 whole people who owned this game then.
I actually had this game.
I played this game and it has... I think it would be like 50% better if the stages were 50% shorter.
Yeah, that's the thing when I was testing, I'm like, God, the stage in this game are way too long.
They're obnoxiously long.
No, that was too clear. I don't like it.
Yeah. Can you do the upper kick?
Yes, you can.
I hate that kick so much, you'd have no idea.
Like the way this looks.
Yeah, it
Oh,
doesn't...
you don't like, we really like Donkey Kong and we didn't move past that as a society.
But yeah, something about the look of this game screams like J2ME game.
It's amusing to look at.
So, I'm gonna let you finish I'm assuming you're gonna like do 2 stages,
Probably 2 stages
right?
at least.
Yeah. So when you finish stage 1, I'll explain what the expected way for a player to play this game is and how obscene it is.
Also, one thing I haven't mentioned is the fact that you jump with the triggers.
Ew. Ambrosia.
Also, I'm just gonna beg of you to rewind if you miss an orb. Just
Oh, yeah,
just cheat and take them.
I mean, I will be rewinding at some point. Don't you worry.
It's somehow better and yet also worse at the exact same time.
Yep.
So
Oh
when are
right, you
gonna
don't have
become-
the wolves here, you have the ghosts.
I was about to ask, when do you become Yuva Cooler?
I mean, we got 1 orb.
Yeah, the other game was a lot faster about it. The original.
Well, the other game's stage was like 10% the length of the stages in this game.
That's what I mean, is like, I feel like this formula worked better for the original just because it was so fucking short.
Yeah, the
Not
fact that
saying the original was good, but
No one's saying Ultra Beast 1 was good.
Yep, a lot of people are, and you were right. It's just those people haven't played in a while, but a lot of people say it's good.
It's okay for people to be wrong. I didn't see you actually pick up anything.
He stood over it as he
Yeah.
spawned.
Eh.
There are a few different power-ups. Honestly, having a health pickup is a mercy in this game. Like, I don't think it will be playable otherwise, because the original didn't have any pickups like that. It was just like, you had the health you had, fuck you.
Yeah, because in the original, you were supposed to credit feed.
And in the original console version, you were just supposed to, I guess, play it over and over again.
There's a kind of dinginess to everything.
I guess I'm not getting that.
Yeah, the style they went for this and the next game looks really not great.
So-
in my opinion.
When eventually we get to the Ultimate Beast bit, there was something about the look of it. It reminded me of something very in particular. And I'll mention it when we get there, so I don't want to spoil it.
God, you look incredible.
I thought he was gonna grow like boxing gloves for a moment.
To be fair, it looks as silly in the original.
Oh no, I think your tits are bigger in this one.
Oh, they definitely are.
Should be a button combination to make them dance.
It looks like those very early 3D cartoons.
Like
Yes.
the Donkey Kong one.
This is what if Reboot had skin.
So, what's the name of that Johnny Quest one?
Oh, The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that one.
That one was just whenever they went into Quest World, it was weird.
Code Lyoko.
I thought
That
the Lyoko was
wasn't early,
animated.
though.
Up here we go.
Let's see, Code Lyoko was animated.
Oh woo.
Look at that tail.
Wow, this looks terrible.
The dash looks so bad.
So the thing that this reminds me of is it reminds me of the video for the Three Little Pigs by Green Jello.
Which is a great video and a great song. And I'm glad there's somebody else that remembers it.
I don't remember it in terms that I like it. I think it looks like ass.
I don't know, it was terrible, but
I hate his dash animation, by the way, because in the original he was like, shoulder tackling, and in this one he looks like he's just thrusting his thighs.
He is! No, he's like doing a pelvic thrust!
Yeah. Look, even that guy's laughing at you. He's like that looks dumb.
Boss fight.
I'll say, yeah, why is Wolf form so slim?
hasn't eaten in a very long time. It's very hungry. Looks like Wile E. Coyote in those episodes when he's especially starved and hungry. I think, yeah, you need to get the bomb one.
Oh my god.
Yes, it's the main support pillar.
It's a load-bearing builder.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's quote.
This is awful.
That was stupid. I also like the idea that Zeus doesn't do anything himself. He just raises some random dude from the dead and says, yeah, you go save the
Okay.
world.
Okay, so let me now explain what the gameplay loop here is. So you have all these levels, right? And you know how the previous, no, when you finish the ones that Talisman, Recovered, None? You're supposed to beat each level, I think 4 or 6 times, I can't remember. And you get new skins for the beast forms for that level. So they expect you to not just finish every level, but they want you to beat like every level like 5 or 6 times.
They're
So you can be
long.
like a blue wolf or something.
They're so fucking long.
Yep. On the upside, there's, I think, only one repeat of the monster you turn or something like that, or the beast you turn into, because all of them are pretty new. God, some of these enemies look like units from Heroes of Might and Magic.
Yeah.
Good old centaur spiders.
Driders.
Xander shield.
Who the hell is Xander?
Xander from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next game because I know very little about it.
That's
I have not.
please.
I have played 5 minutes of the next game, and I regretted all 5 minutes of my life.
Also, please, Axe. Xander is Agent Francis Zach Morgan's father.
Why?
Because I just had to go through all that.
Like, some of the stuff in this game looks real nice. Like, the backgrounds here look nice, some of the enemies look pretty okay. But it's just your character looks so dumb in Hot Place.
Yeah.
I especially think the second form is... Excuse me, the third form, I guess. Is the peak ridiculous. I'm sorry.
There we go.
Let's say, did that power up make you black?
Yes.
I think it was red. It was a very, unfortunately, dark red.
It looked red on my screen.
Yeah, on mine, but also I hit a button.
Should never hit a button. There we go. The best form. Ready to go 5 rounds with Mayweather.
This is the real fan service. Look at those tits for days.
Man, I'm just looking at his, like, his knees.
Okay, you want to talk about how weirdly round his shoulders are?
Yeah.
I don't understand how this man's body works. Between his horrible shoulder pads underneath his skin
Also-
and his weird knobby knees.
Also, this weird palm slap.
It's, I think, supposed to be an uppercut, but it doesn't really animate quite right.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, this is very much we get the point, move it along.
This is fucking boring. And now do it 3 more times.
And there, like I said, there's just something very J2ME about this. Okay. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Oh, I'm a Naga. Okay.
Also, you are fucking huge.
So there are, I think, 11 forms total, if I'm counting it right.
And do they all do the same fucking thing?
Some have flight. But they have, like, different attacks.
Okay, I'm just saying, because, like, the previous one and this one both have had just a charge and a projectile.
I was say this one's even worse because it's not even a projectile. It's just. Wait.
Close
Can I?
quarters.
How do I can't. Oh, can I not get that as? Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go. Alright, we're playing Dune.
Got it slither without rhythm.
Okay, so there's Wolf. There's the Naga.
You know what's great?
Right.
The fact that every time I get hit, I turn around.
Nice.
Yeah, don't know what's up with that.
Well, yeah. So the forms are, so yeah, Wolf, Naga, Dragon, Tiger, some kind of, I don't know, turtle thing, a Koopa, I don't fucking know. Shark, Rhino. What is this? I don't know what this is. It's some kind of scorpion thing. Eagle and Chimera.
Game sucks real bad.
Yep. Debating about whether or not I want to do one more stage.
You can do that, I believe.
Let's
in
at
you.
least see the next stage.
Yeah.
Here we'll learn a thing or two.
Ah, more brown with hints of green.
Ah, it's the Mortal Kombat forest.
I like this. Yeah, I like this forest.jpg.
Looks like one of those desktop wallpapers that would have like a quote on it.
Yes.
Oh my god, they're so annoying.
Just like real mosquitoes, it's meant to be realistic.
Oh no, speak for yourself, they don't bug me. Ooh, ambrosia. What the, oh, that's a full heal.
Yep, it's health. Oh, another green.
That means they're poison.
Oh, I guess that's just scenery.
It's environmental storytelling.
That's not toilet.
Yeah, but look at that one. That one has skulls on it.
I think it means they died.
Man, fucked up that someone would just drop bodies in a swamp.
What? Okay.
Just farted fire for a while. Sure, okay.
Yeah, the power-ups in this are pretty fucking random.
They feel like power-ups you find in like an Amiga game.
You really like the word Amiga, today.
I guess.
Let's see if 3D6 realms were European or UK. They were in fact a American video game developer founded by ex-Digital Eclipse programmer.
Huh. Okay, we're getting closer to figuring out what the hell the animal of this one's gonna be.
I'm looking at this now and I'm trying to figure out whether it's worse or not than Project Altered Beast.
Yeah, that's the thing I was thinking of, because, like, Project Altered Beast is not good. But this is also incredibly not good.
This is boring.
Project Altered Beast was at least sometimes interestingly bad. This one just...
Is
Can you
just
walk a straight line?
there is nothing to it.
It's also long.
See, it's red.
Again, imagine doing this level 3 more times.
Up here we go. Draco. Oh, it's the dragon, but not as good, because it... Oh, wow, this feels like ass.
Oh, it doesn't fly? Okay. That's weird, because they do have flying characters. Also, look at how freaking skinny he is. Like, none of these beast forms have eaten in, like, weeks.
Like, look at the acceleration on this. If I can get to a thing that shows it off, because you eventually just go zoom.
Yeah, so it's 3 talismans per level, so you're expected to play every level 4 times.
Great.
You don't need the talismans, and I don't think they actually make a difference, but yeah.
Well, rude.
Do I have to kill them all at the same time or something?
I think so.
Oh, I see. You have to shorten it. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, let's never do this again.
Unless it's a charity stream.
No.
No.
Because I can do some more interesting for that. Yeah, that game is not good. I don't think it's, like, completely abysmal. Like, I don't think it's not 21. But
17.
let's start 17, work down from there.
Worked
Chuck Rock's at 17.
Ooh, man. That's quite the comparison. I don't know, actually. I wouldn't touch Chuck Rock with a 10-foot pole.
Jersey Devils at 17.
I feel all of those games are like painful to play, but I'm not sure they're as boring. And this one is just like boring.
Yeah, this one's just boring.
What's in 16?
Oh, you're actually thinking this would be better?
No, I just want to know by comparison.
16, let's see. Redneck Rampage. Replicard, Psycho Soldier, Narc. D.
This is kind of like a boring Narc, isn't it?
Kinda.
Yeah, it'll probably be 17 or 18.
Yeah, I'm thinking 18.
I would still rather like play this than Chuck Rock. Like Chuck Rock, I fucking hate.
Let's see. At 18, we got
Cool spot at 18.
Cool spot at 18. Astyanax, Beavis and Butthead. Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero.
Oh my god. Would you rather play Mortal Kombat Mythologies than this?
Mortal Kombat Mythologies has fun cutscenes, though.
Yeah, but they have levels in between them.
This is true. I'm kind of thinking 17.
I'm kind of thinking 17 and 2 personally.
Yeah, Bubsy's at 18. Yeah, let's go 17.
Okay, Mythology is fun, at least I agree.
Yeah, that is the thing. That is the one thing that kept it from being like a 20. Altered Beast.
Looking forward to seeing where Project Altered Beast ends up.
Yeah. There is a possibility that can show up. It is in... I will say, it's in the long play boxes.
Where did you, out of curiosity, put the original Altered Beast?
I think that's like 15.
Makes sense. Have you done the NES?
No, I haven't. I kind of want to do it at some point. Graphics are definitely a thumbs down.
So ugly.
What's anti-charm?
I mean, we can just put a thumbs down charm. Also, pacing and the levels. Yeah, I think that's probably good for that. So there. That's Altered Beast, Guardians of the Realm. So...
not realm, not realm.
Or Realm. Or the Realms... Or not Ream, also. Is it Realm or Realms? I think it's Realms.
Guardian of the Realm.
Yeah.
Is,
I pluralized the wrong thing. Okay. So, Altered Beast was not the only old Sega franchise they touched. This one I know incredibly little about. But this is brought to us by the same people.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
This is the Revenge. I really hate that they called it the Revenge of Shinobi.
Because there's another Revenge of Shinobi.
Yes.
I can tell you that this is not the worst Shinobi game to exist, so you're spared of that at least.
Once again, low bar to clear.
Whoa, okay. Don't fucking talk shit about Shinobi in this house and home. I know Lolo likes Shinobi.
I would never talk shit about Shinobi 3.
Long ago in the Age of Hate.
Ah, which age is that? Because I feel like that's still going.
Possibly. Also, is the worst Shinobi game Cyber Shinobi? Or is it Shinobi on the NES?
I would argue Cyber Shinobi is worse than NES Shinobi.
Hey, considering.
The 5 Shogun Lords. One of which needs to learn how to wear a shirt.
I can't believe they took the Shinobi Saturday morning cartoon and made a video game out of it. Shinobi and his amazing friends.
This does look like a early 2000s Saturday morning cartoon version of Shinobi.
Ashira O is one of my favorite breakfast cereals.
Shiraho's full of hate for every morning.
Let's start the morning right.
Before I conquer a land, I eat Ashira
Okay,
O.
can I... Oh, I can do that. Sure, I want to take a warrior of exceptional skill. Okay, I just... Please let me go to the game.
No, we've got 5 more hours of plot to give you.
No, the game is protecting you from itself, Lolo. Don't. It's a trick. Don't skip its cutscenes.
Venture into the swamp, like, great.
It's actually Joe Shinobi Ivy.
Alright. Thanks.
Do you like early 2000s tutorial?
Oh my god.
Oh yes, please put that instrument in a different sound channel. Fucking love it.
It's just there to remind you your ears are working.
Mm-hmm. Just
Good
feel
job.
that.
Oh, there we go.
Ah, you can climb ledges just like Blasphemous.
Can't believe this game.
Why does this control like a cinematic platformer?
I don't know, but the music is driving me crazy.
Thank.
I dislike this audio mixing extremely much.
This ninja is more stiff than the ninja from Ninja for the what was it, Commodore and Amiga.
Something like that.
I hate these tutorials so much.
AK Shizzle.
Just like I'm not playing this, and I hate like seeing you play it.
So, okay, so I will posit this. What's worse, Altered Beast or the Guardian of the Realm or Project Altered Beast, I can at least say this is worse than both of them.
Really?
This feels terrible.
It looks terrible.
Okay, is this better than the Ninja for the PlayStation?
Oh, I mean, Ninja was... That game was a dick, but... Oh, wait.
Don't you just hold down and go forward?
That's what I thought.
Unfortunately, Joe Shinobi cannot go downstairs, so we've soft locked the
Can,
game.
can you do like down jump or something? Can you like go through semi-solid walls?
I don't think... Oh, okay. I don't know what I did differently that time. And I gotta do it multiple times. Oh, I gotta hold down the jump button.
Oh.
The jump button?
Yeah.
Why didn't they put that in the tutorial? That's the most like senseless part. It's like, oh, pick up a key for locked doors, break a bar.
Is that a... The problem is...
Up.
The problem I can't tell is that just something that's broken, or is that... Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
So, I know we're not very far into this look at this game, but my heart's telling me 20.
Yeah.
We haven't even killed a single enemy yet.
We've accomplished the most, or come across the most dangerous foe with... Oh. That felt unsatisfying.
That was the weakest death I ever heard.
Oh, there's a thing up there.
Yeah.
Can you grab the ledge?
I'm trying... I think I'm just slightly too low.
Okay, maybe you need to grab it from somewhere else.
Don't
Yeah.
you have to like hold up to grab the ledge?
Yeah, but I am
Remember-
holding up.
Okay.
Remember how in Shinobi the original you just held up and jump and you would jump up on the thing like a ninja?
Remember how the original Shinobi actually controls it made sense?
It's amazing that you could make a Shinobi game that feels stiff, considering like regular Shinobi feels stiff.
They made a game that feels worse than a game that came out over a decade ago. Oh, actually, I don't have to hold it. I don't know why I wasn't going downstairs before.
Because you weren't going down the stairs. It's very simple.
Do not question the way of the ninja, Lolo.
The way of the ninja is sucking at stairs.
Wait, what is the... Okay,
I like how you just kind of donked him with a shuriken.
yeah. Okay, it's just hold R. I was getting confused on how... this game's systems work. Also, like, the shuriken pickup is one shuriken.
I like that your footfall sounds exactly the same as walking on wood.
Honors remain to be
Walking on
earned.
wood. Oh, this will be good.
Wait, are there collectibles in each stage?
I guess. Remember, this is made by the same people who made the last game.
To be fair, this
so
was
they
made
hate fun.
before they made Altered Beast, so they learned some things from this for Altered Beast. I don't know what those things are, but they learned probably something.
They learned the wrong thing.
I like that the
apparently.
crouch is a toggle crouch and not a hold crouch.
That's weird.
I don't like it.
Can't believe Shinobi is a stance character.
Yes, you can.
We have a door on the left.
Alright.
So, what is your health?
Those blue pips, I think.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, this fucking UI is terrible and hard to parse.
So when are you gonna cast some magic, Lolo?
When I figure out how to do it. Is that... Yeah.
Just hit that switch.
Alright.
Plus, this music sucks ass.
Oh, there we go. Up. Whoops. This game sucks.
Not gonna go up the stairs?
You already did.
Yeah, I already did.
Right there, yeah.
Locked.
If only I had a tutorial to tell me how to get in.
I like how in, Shinobi 3, which predates this, when you die, it's like this slow motion, few string instruments play, and it's like all a very dramatic death, and this one just...
You just collapse into a fucking pile, yeah.
Wait, was that...
I'm dead.
Is that the key that I picked up? Okay, that is the key.
Yeah, that's the key.
It's a big fucking key.
Because the ninja can do nothing about this locked door. If only ninjas were lawyers, then they could pick the lock.
What is that portrait? What the fuck am I looking at?
I don't know.
What did you think you would accomplish?
Come on, activate ninja magic, you can do it.
I'm trying to figure out how. Oh, there we go. What did that do?
I did
nothing because he wasn't on the screen. Congrats, you cast your magic while he was off screen.
Oh, he's doing the Mortal Kombat, like spinning head thing. And he's gonna do a fatality.
Nope, still didn't hit.
You need to be close to him to get that attack to work.
Alright.
Yeah, he keeps using it against you.
Yeah, okay, let's see what the other one does.
This game's crap.
Oh, is this what helped you figure that out?
I mean, it's just reinforcing it.
You're not gonna hit him from there.
God damn it.
Why did you roll into that?
Because I forgot that I was crouching.
How can he spam so much magic?
Now it's time for you to use magic.
Well,
There we go.
he's gonna drop something? No, he's not.
This game is fucking miserable.
Full playthrough one.
When you give me,
100%
I
run.
was gonna say, when you give me actual $1,000.
Kickstarter for Lolo to play through Revenge of Shinobi.
Okay, I think I've had enough.
Yo.
20.
Wait, but let me just see.
Okay.
I'll just see what the next stage is. Like,
Yeah,
what masterful scenery is it?
The Thunderwoods.
The Thunderwoods.
It's a cemetery.
Oh, so this time it's an actual cemetery as opposed to the level previously, which was the
But aren't these
cemetery.
woods?
I mean, there are woods.
It's a cemetery in the woods.
Okay, now. Yeah, it's 20.
Wow, not even a 21?
You know what? Let's look at it.
What's the difference between 20 and 21?
Let's see, we got Rick Dangerous. Home Alone for the NES. Devilman for the NES. Cool World for the SNES. Alf for the Master System.
Oh man, Bubsy 3D is there.
Yep, and Bubsy 3D. And Bubsy 2.
Wow, Bubsy 2 isn't 21, that's brutal.
It's... See, the problem is that they made the levels larger and they made them very boring. Also, Alkskin Enchanted Castle. Also, Alkskin High Tech World.
You know,
Part of
I think 20 is a... I actually don't know if I've ever played this or Enchanted Castle. That's pretty difficult.
Do you see anything even remotely redeeming about this game? Any even slight little bit?
Not really, no.
Yeah, I think this might actually be 21. Yeah, part of me is thinking actually 21, because I cannot think of anything redeeming about it. Also, I feel like...
There's one good thing about it. I thought that during the cutscene, those 4 or 5 Shogun or however many there were, they had pretty okay portraits. That's the only redeeming thing I can think of. I don't know if you have a charm for that specific situation.
Hmm.
But no, it's
part
21.
Part of me feels like it fits right next to Alex Kidd in Enchanted Castle.
Yeah. Isn't remotely redeemable enough. That's fair. At least it's not a 666, I guess.
I mean, some 666s I'd much rather play. They're just cursed. Like Ernest Evans is a game I'd rather play.
The Tower of Draga? Didn't you want me to play that? Was that a 666? Or you make me play a 666 game?
I mean, you got stuff like Mr. Bones, which would be a fun game for you to play through. Hugo's also in 666. Also, if you had gotten to Namco Museum Volume 4, Genpei Termiden is also in there.
All right. Yes, I agree. This game is complete ass. You played longer than I could.
God, I don't even know if I can call it the old Japan thing. You know, technically, I guess it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're gonna do the standard. And there. Alright. Well, we got one last game, and it's at one I know actually particularly well, kind of. And one that I can at least say is somewhat decent. Even though this... We'll see whether or not this is the best version of this game. Also, this is a launch title.
Oh boy.
Because I used to have this game.
I did too.
I got this when I got a GBA with this, a Dexter Slab game, and Scooby and Cyber Chase. 2 of those were terrible. This one was not.
So this is the first. There is a GBA version of Super Girls and Ghosts. That is not what we're doing. But this is Super Mario Advance, the first of 4 or 5. I think there was Super Mario Advance 5. But yes. So this is a port of, as you can probably tell, Super Mario Bros. 2. The US one. I mean, I'll probably play as everyone at some point. So, one thing that we never actually showed was we never showed the Super Mario All-Stars versions of the classic games. Which this is very much based on. However, they added some things because they could. I don't know why, though. See if you can figure out the problem as we play through. Also, I guess...
I have stats.
Yep.
In Japan, this is called Doki Doki Advance.
Yes.
Well, I had never played Mario 2 before this game, so this was pretty normal to me, all the changes they made.
I mean, I had Mario 2 for the NES, so...
I'm not super familiar with this game, so I don't know what the changes are.
Which is also going to be great, because I'm going to actually be doing a speedrun. Well, not speedrun, but I'm going to be doing... I'm going to be doing a warp playthrough. So the changes they made, they added larger enemies, they changed the level layout slightly. They gave you hearts at the, they give you so many hearts.
For the GBA casuals.
Also, so in the original game, you would only ever get up to 4 hearts in this one they added, they can get up to 5. And yeah, the thing Tyrion figured out the problem with this port is that they don't shut up.
Ah, so just like Bubsy.
Yes, it is almost worse than Bubsy. Literally everything that you do, outside of just walk around, is accompanied by a voice clip.
Okay, but Lolo, if I was a small child who got a GBA on launch, and in the palm of my hand, I could hear voice clips, I would be very happy about my purchase.
Yeah, Bear's right. I thought it was pretty cool.
I'd be like, wow, is this the future of video games? Video games can talk to me? When will I be able to talk back?
I remember when I first got Sonic Adventure, I thought Sonic talking was like the coolest thing in the world.
Oh shit. But yeah, I mean, it plays just as good as the original did. So, also this pipe wasn't here in the original.
Oh yeah, the voice clips remind me of how they added voice clips to Link to the Past, and those were just as annoying there too.
Yep.
Wait, there's a Link to the Past with voice clips? What?
Yep.
Yeah, they took them from Ocarina of Time. I mean, you guys also just...
Is this for the Game Boy Advance?
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a Link to the Past for the Game Boy Advance.
Yep. That is where Four Swords Adventures originally came out.
Yep, I just remember playing it with friends.
Wait, so was that part of Link to the Past?
It was part of
part
this.
of the
It was a separate mode.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you had to use the link cable to hook up with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
You went up to 3 friends.
Which that reminds me of Dolphin added some. Oh, you piece of shit thing off screen. Wait.
Now, are you perhaps implying that you want to feel pain, Lolo?
Yeah, screw this.
Also, you say that, Torpid, but in my case, it was me, myself, and I.
Oof.
Also, yeah, because Dolphin, in an update, added GBA link support with online play, so someone can be Chalice Bitch online.
Yeah, it's true.
If you want to do Final Fantasy, if you want to do
Chalice Bitch?
Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Yeah, because normally if you're doing single player, you have a Moogle to carry the Chalice. That keeps the miasma. Shut the fuck up.
Excuse me?
Could you rewind? I need to hear that again without me talking over it.
Yeah.
This is as far as you go.
Yep. I hope you like that voice clip. Birdo says it every single time you fight her, which is every stage.
Wait, what was the death sound?
I'll remember this. Also, you can spend all of your coins at once. You know, whatever.
Yeah, why do you care? You're not gonna be on this without logs.
This is true. Alright.
Pick Toad, pick
Yeah.
Toad.
Toad is the pinnacle, according to those stats.
Oh, Toad has a good voice in this. I mean, I know that's what he always sounds like, but still.
I'm surprised the mask doesn't talk. That's right, yeah. Oh my god.
Can't wait for Toad to say Vavictus.
Somebody should get some kind of voice actor to do that, because I'm sure somebody can do Toad's voice.
I mean, I think, isn't Toad voiced by, like, Jen Taylor?
I mean, maybe?
No, that's on the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Hold on. Jen Taylor. It's Mario Golf up until Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
How much do we need to play this YouTuber to have them yell Vavictus in Toad's voice?
I'm trying to find out who's the current Toad voice. See if they've got a
Cameo.
yeah.
Can we ask, like, shit, I always forget the name of it.
Gianni
The shit
Machicano?
posting yes, thank you.
Gianni
I bet he would absolutely do
Machigano
that.
would absolutely do that. Though I think you have to pay on his Patreon for that.
How much does he ask on
As
Patreon?
far as you go.
This is as far as you got.
So I tried looking up Jen Taylor on Cameo and instead got Jennifer Taylor from 2.5 Men.
Okay.
That's not
Can we
who
get
I was
her to do Toad's voice?
Choose a player.
No, you.
Oh, that's not it. There it is. I think they
You know-
nerfed Peach in this, because I don't remember it taking that long to pick up stuff.
No, I got it even better. What if I got Steve Downs to say Vavictus?
Who's Steve Downs?
The voice of Master Chief.
Yes, though, actually.
Choose a player.
Alright.
That'll just become like, once I get like enough money coming in, that'll just be my thing, is getting different voice actors to say Vavictus.
You know, on the subject of DS games we had a little bit ago, you know what I've never seen anyone talk about? Not in a long time, anyway.
What's that?
Nobody ever talks about Super Mario 64 DS.
That wasn't a bad port.
That was the first and only time I was able to beat Mario 64.
Please, I want to listen to this more.
Luigi, what the fuck did they do to you?
Please have Luigi suffer more for my entertainment.
Oh my god, your high jump is actually fucking you over. It's great.
Yeah, it's playing Luigi in this game.
Now I'm a movie. Bravo.
Now I'm a movie?
No, now I'm a moving.
Oh, okay.
Moving up in the world.
Finally got a piece of
Choose
the
a
pie.
player.
My favorite voice line from Luigi is, "Finally, I am no longer a disappointment." That's good game design.
Yeah, let's kill Sonic. Hearing Toad say just what I needed fills me with disgust.
That was always funny.
You putting on the rewind when there's voice clip slang will never stop being funny to me.
At that time during Overblood. when
Yeah,
you
I was gonna
fall
say,
down.
like, Overblood is probably...
Okay, to be fair, I also told Lolo to do that repeatedly.
I was going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I think I still have the clip for that.
We were on the same
I
page
think-
with that shit.
That's the clip that I used when I submitted my submission for the team that I'm on. It was that and yeah, the storytellers. It was the Overblood clip and I think it was another one. God damn it.
Yeah, that's the Croc sniped one.
That one's oh, I was thinking of my original submission, like when I auditioned for them. Oh, I just realized I think I okay, good. Okay. Oh, this is problematic actually.
Wow, Super Mario 2, aka Doki Doki Panic, is such a well-designed game.
There we go. Well, no, because I need to get it over here so I can do this.
Struggles of the game. I'm just saying, if I had to do this in a Master System game, people would be like, this is bullshit. This is dumb, this game is garbage.
Why would you do this to yourself, Lola?
Because I normally actually play Luigi in this game.
I love the
Did your brother always play Mario, so you had to be Luigi?
No, I just like Luigi.
Big year. You support Luigi during the year of Luigi.
I don't think I actually bought any of those games. Actually, I think Dr. Luigi was the only one I bought and played for about 5 minutes.
To be fair, I was gonna say, yeah, to be fair, a lot of those games during the year Luigi weren't particularly great.
Yeah, the Luigi DLC for Mario Bros. U, at least from what I played, was pretty bad.
Hey, look, it's space.
Luigi's Mansion 3 was really good.
I have mixed feelings on it.
This is actually a problem. Okay. I forgot this segment. I really should just play as Toad. Ah, god damn it.
Just what I needed.
I forgot, what am I even looking for here? Am I looking for a bomb?
That thing, fifth or fourth from the left.
Key, right. Okay, not that one.
Chat was saying fifth or fourth from the left.
Oh, 4 from the left?
Fifth or fourth,
Fourth.
they weren't
Okay.
sure.
Okay. It is 4th. Probably then. Yes, it is 4th. Yep, I really should have been Toad, because I forgot what this level was.
Yeah, you're supposed to read chat, but
Wait.
what the fuck?
Wait. Actually?
You fucked up. No, you're fine.
No, there isn't.
Rude.
There isn't a key here. I don't know why the pipes look like Yoshi's Island. No, is that that one? Is it third? Nope.
Music is infuriating.
And da, 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 da,
Nope.
Music's making me think of Krusty the Clown.
I only just noticed you're in World 6. I never found the
There
warp
it is.
zones when I played this.
Yeah, I always knew the one in World 1. It took me a while to realize the one in World 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. The best part about Mario games is that they let you use warp zones to skip most of the game.
I'm not sure if that's a compliment you think it sounds like.
It was a compliment.
It means
And
you have to play less of them.
it's a backhanded compliment, but it was a compliment nonetheless.
Just what I needed.
Ah, Wario Land. Now that's a good Nintendo game.
Ready for you this time.
Okay.
Wario Land 4 ever get ranked?
No, Wario Land. The latest Wario Land we've done is 1.
Oh man.
Yeah, good thing you chose Luigi.
Now I'm a movie. Bravo.
I'm a moving. I'm a murdering.
Alright, let's just... There. Oh, actually, Toad might be not as good for this one, but whatever. I mean, these stages are meant that you can... Because in Doki Doki Panic, you did have to beat every stage with... Well, you didn't have to beat every stage. But you have to beat the game with every character. Also, I don't know why they start you out at 1 health, because the original game didn't do that.
Didn't you take damage when you started?
Nope. Shit.
Yeah, I was gonna ask why you did that.
Although it doesn't play by your rules.
Okay, no, that's not gonna work.
The Maverick Gamer.
That's a good actual name for like a channel. I'm the Maverick Gamer. I'm loose cannon.
That was cute.
I'm ready for
Okay, but that was just what Toad needed.
Oh,
I don't know how to feel now that I know that this is Birdo's official
Wait.
voice. Wait, you can take her bow?
I didn't realize you could do that.
Wow.
Wait, can you?
Well,
The
her
weird thing is, I'm pretty sure this is the only game where she has a voice.
Yeah, it is.
Like, every other game, she just makes like weird kazoo sounds.
her original description is not very good.
Yeah.
In fact, you could say it's pretty bad.
Choose a player.
Yeah, I will maintain that. I mentioned this before, but Nintendo America bringing this over instead of the Lost Levels was an extremely good call.
It was.
Yeah, no, the lost levels are very bad.
Yes.
Oh, there.
Smartest thing Nintendo ever did in that era. Among, you know, earning a ton of money.
I'm gonna finish you off.
Please, please don't finish Toad off.
I will have you know, that is just what Toad needed.
Oh, I can't take it with me. Is it Triclide here? Wait,
Welcome to...
I don't think this is supposed to be a... What? Okay, I guess we're going to do a Mauser fight.
Did you say here has some bombs?
Yes, I believe so. Also, I don't think I've ever... I do not remember fighting... There we go.
Best throw.
Okay, this is weird.
Yes, it's kinda ass.
Yeah, I never really liked the Mauser fight. I think that's better when it was... I think this was the Triclide fight.
Maybe you're just misremembering.
Possibly.
Yes, why?
Oh, it's the... Oh, right, it is the Doki Doki Panic order. Claw Grip, right, that's who it was.
Choose a
So you're playing the game as was originally envisioned. Look at Lolo knowing all the secrets here.
Fuck this!
You know, Eric, I was gonna say that change reminds me of like the Resident Evil remake change. It's like, oh yeah, we mixed it up. Keep you on your toes.
Was the rumor about the guy who composed the director's cut actually being deaf, was that like was that ever like deconfirmed or whatever?
So basically, from what I remember reading, I don't want to look it up now, but it was some famous composer who was like allegedly deaf but made fantastic compositions. You know, quotation marks. They were really famous, and I think sometime after Resident Evil, they were discredited as actually faking that they were deaf, and the way they found out was because somebody came in to visit him for an interview and knocked on his door, and he opened it.
Pro move.
That sounds like the kind of thing that shouldn't be real, but somehow it is.
That's a Curb Your Enthusiasm bullshit. God damn.
Yeah, Mamoru Samuragochi, the Japanese composer from Hiroshima Prefecture, who falsely stated he was totally deaf. He said throughout his career that he was deaf, which led to foreign media dubbing him the digital age Beethoven. Oh man, he also was on Onimusha Warlords.
God, that's fucking incredible.
In February 2014, it was revealed that most of the work attributed to him over the previous 18 years had been written by Takashi Nigaki.
How the hell did he have a career for that long?
Man, having money and being famous gives you a lot of options.
I'm trying to remember what the... I think you don't need to go down there.
I'm fucking in awe that the guy got away with it for so long, despite making a very obvious fuck up.
Apparently people were very lenient and supportive of the Ghost Rider, though. So he would get proper credit.
And that's
I mean,
valid.
good. Or the guy who actually did the work.
I mean, it sounded like they felt bad for doing it. Like the whole Ghost Riding shindig.
I feel like at that point, because your entire career is going to be a footnote on that one guy's career, or like that one guy's like shitty act.
And you got caught with his pants down, yeah.
Yeah.
That you're never gonna have a natural career after that. Okay, where is... God
In June 2013, a reporter from the magazine Ira interviewed Samaguchi at his apartment in Yokohama, but noticed a number of inconsistencies in the definite statements, including his ability to respond to questions before the sign language interpreter had finished, and saying up to answer a doorbell when it rang. Was there also another Japanese composer that did like a lot of famous shit, and it turned out they stole a ton of music? Like they did stuff for I think Dragon Ball or something like that.
That sounds about right. I don't know exactly who. Okay, good. I remember hating this part. Actually, might be better for me to be small.
Well, too late.
Okay, I'm half right. It's like there's there's like a Dragon Ball composer who plagiarized a bunch of Dragon Ball video game and various anime stuff. It's kind of amazing how long people they get away with that, but also how they think they can get away with it forever.
Also, there was something about this boss fight that always bothered me as a kid. Like, all of a sudden, just the fact that the door is now trying to kill you.
It's awfully creepy looking for a Mario game, you have to admit.
And then it has to eat you.
Alright, here we go. Speaking of eating.
Yes, we know, War. That's why we're here.
Damn it.
Imagine getting to a villain, he introduces some stuff. It's like, wait, you're not that guy? Oh shit, sorry, I'm at the wrong place.
And just both apologize to each other and just like, I'm sorry about the mess. I'll just see you sometime, I guess. I don't know.
Also, a funny thing about this in Doki Doki Panic is that this boss actually, or that Wart has more health the more times you've beaten the game.
So is Ward also like in the Doki Doki Panic version, or is
Yes.
he another character?
Wart is the only difference between this game and Doki Doki Panic in terms of who's in it are the main characters. Also some side characters that like show up in the ending, but anything in the game is pretty much identical, other than there's the masks look a little bit different, and also some power-ups look a little different.
And Doki Doki Panic is based on anime.
So Doki Doki Panic's history is weird in that it's actually based on a conference, or an expo. Because the full title is Yume Kojo Doki Doki Panic, which Yume Kojo 87 was basically it was a bunch of companies getting together to showcase technology. And yeah, you can't run in Doki Doki Panic.
So has Ward ever appeared in anything else?
I don't think so.
Nope.
I mean, I think it got like a trophy in Smash, but that's it.
Yep.
I mean, that's okay. So he went to where all Nintendo characters go to die.
Basically. Rest in peace, F-Zero.
I would say at least we have Captain Falcon, but I don't think Captain Falcon counts as F-Zero representation anymore. He's just his own thing now. Toad.
Yep.
All hail Toad.
Also, this song is the title screen from Doki Doki Panic right here. Or it's a remix of it.
If you evenly split your use.
I think it just says tie or something. And yeah, the thing was like, oh, it's all a dream.
I mean, like, the third one's also only a play.
And technically speaking, that's the idea behind all the games.
Mario's not. Mario doesn't exist. Mario's just an actor. They're all in the play. It's all just pretend. It's just a video game. Just a joke.
That's the idea, though, actually.
I know. Because we can't have anything of consequence in Nintendo games.
They're all buddies, you see. They all go to drink after work, even.
So does Link's existence in Mario Kart imply that, like, Legend of Zelda is also just a play?
No, he actually got isekai'd.
Oh, okay.
He got hit by a stray go-kart. Killed him. He reincarnated in the world of Mario Kart.
It sounds fucking terrible, actually.
There's no such thing as Mario lore, stop asking. I mean...
Albatross!
Yep. So...
No, you don't get any wafers with it.
Subcon.
Where's Domcon?
Why do they have a subcon?
Oh, they fixed the thing with Ostro and Birdo being swapped in the original game.
Also, let's be real, the one time they tried to put, like, a fucking timeline to anything, it was the Zelda timeline, and that was a hot fucking mess.
Yep.
Actually, the only Mario games that are canon are the ones that are pre-Super Mario Brothers, where he's like a carpenter actually trying to just make ends meet. And then it's like he got a job as an actor.
It's actually all the odd-numbered ones.
Oop. There's a Yoshi egg.
Run of
So,
Super Mario Brothers.
okay, so Donkey Kong is part of the Mario universe. Are Donkey Kong Country games fake too, or?
Wait. What is the Yoshi challenge?
Well, fucking pick a world. Oh, do you have to get eggs?
I think so.
Is there anything interesting about the Super Mario Brothers?
The Mario Brothers port?
Yeah.
No, it's just Mario Brothers.
No giant enemies, nothing like that.
I don't think so.
Damn.
Also, Lolo, I hate the people who vote in your polls, and I hate you for not closing it soon enough.
I haven't voted. Should I vote for anything?
Pepperoni.
I think like a change of body is good, but fucking doesn't
You
matter.
vote with what your heart says.
I wanted Slap to win, but it's not winning. So.
I still want like a change of body. I know what's in pepperoni, and I really fucking don't care about that.
Okay, I think this is probably just another hidden thing. So, I think that's probably a good enough look at Super Mario Advance.
Did I cheat, or was it like painfully fucking obvious knowing what pepperoni is?
I mean...
I have no clue what any of them are.
I mean, it's kind of... There's two very possible things it could be. But yes.
So, did we already rank Super Mario 2?
Oh yeah, we definitely did. I think that one's pretty high.
I kind of want to put this a little bit above that, but that's just kind of my nostalgia talking, I'll admit.
Super Mario Brothers 2 is at 2. I don't know if this is at 1. This is not at 1.
This is not a 1.
I'd say this is...
Equal, maybe? Yeah, I could work with 2.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not that much different, really.
Yeah,
so.
it's pretty much the same game.
I don't think it's worse for the voice clips, and that's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
No,
There is, in fact,
it's definitely not worse.
In fact, I went and looked at ROM hacks for this, and one of them
added in the voice.
Yep, one of them is to remove every voice.
Why?
I guess it annoys people.
I don't understand being bugged by it so much that you just fucking remove them. That's just too much effort for me, I guess, is what I'm saying.
I mean, you'd think so, but everybody thinks that Yoshi's Island the worst game in the world because of the baby crying.
To be fair, that baby crying is fucking annoying as shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but the baby crying is there so you feel the urge to help the baby as if it were a real baby that you need to
I mean, the actual reason they did it was because that when they were doing playtesting, they didn't have it, and when the baby fell off, no one went and rescued it again.
Yeah, people kept forgetting about the baby.
The baby.
The baby.
I mean, also, music's good. I kind of like the charm of it.
I like the artwork.
The art's good. Even though it's mostly just the All-Stars, but the All-Stars version stuff is good.
Gameplay, I think, is some more of a light bulb.
I don't know,
I like the gameplay of 2.
Alright.
I like
also,
the
to be fair,
throwing
like,
stuff.
None of the other games would actually really ape this.
Yeah,
It's
it
kind of
don't.
weird
style.
that there's no full line of Mario games that emulates this.
The closest I would say would maybe be 3D World, but that is a fucking stretch.
That's too big of a stretch.
Um,
I think they
my
just
point-
decided. I think they decided we're like, oh, we're gonna put the Mario 2 stuff in the Yoshi games. Fuck it.
Also, I feel like I do kind of have to give it that. Because the voice clips are a little bit too common. But,
I don't know, they didn't really bug me that much, but also you skipped through most of the game, so
this is true.
they didn't have time to wear on me.
Also, I agree. Actually, sure. I'll take that out. Also, I have not played much Dragon Dogma, but I agree. Do not turn off the pawn dialogue.
Yeah, you're a fucking coward if you turn off the pawn dialogue.
I mean, how am I supposed to know that wolves hunt in packs?
They're kind ill like Spire, Arisen.
Alright, I think that is good for Super Mario Advance and these series of games that we have taken a look at today, which we have taken a look at many. Well, many, I mean 8. But, yes. Alright.
Pretty good set overall.
Yeah,
from a
interesting split of things. But, yeah. So, with that, that'll do it for today. Let's talk about what we're doing tomorrow. So, again, thank you all for watching. Personal tours at Lola Puzzlo. There's a Discord, which there's technically a poll if you're watching this live that you could go and vote on. There's also Patreon, $2 and $5 tiers of hope can cause various other things. Also the Discord, you can, just chat normally too. And you can get, updates on when the stream goes live. If you're watching this...
You could be wrong in a poll, don't forget that.
You can also be right in a poll. But, yeah, if you're also watching this on the pod, twitch.tv/LolaPuzzlo, Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, if you want to watch these live. If you want to watch past episodes, best place to do it is probably the YouTube, which has uploads past episodes at Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m. Eastern. This one will go up on a Wednesday. And there's also the radio channel, which is, podcast channel you can put in your podcatcher. You can also search for WLDP Hazeltown Radio in most podcatchers, and it should get you there. There are 2 exclusive shows, Hazeltown Story and Media Delta, that upload Thursdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. So tomorrow, we are continuing making our thing in Zelda Classic. We kind of have a framework for a level down, and now we got to actually place the stuff in it. So hopefully we can get that done tomorrow. Alex, I take it you're doing... Yep, you are doing more...
Yes, I am.
Yep, so I'm going to send you all towards X.
Alright. See you tomorrow. See you all later.
Later. That how you spell it? That is how you spell it. Alright, so thank you all for watching, and have a good day or whatever time zone it is.